Okay, so from the last episode, I just gotta ask a question. Were you a big MC Hammer fan? I just want to know.
No.
You weren't?
No, I've actually never been hurt. I've never been around anybody who was asked that question.
Seriously? How old are you, Pat?
31. I just turned 31.
Okay, he might have missed the era.
Damn, these Dutchess was dry.
I know, I got him from 7-Eleven. You might have missed the era. We were talking about how MC Hammer had this Hove a long time ago with Brent.
A what?
This Hove.
We looked up Brent's old stuff, and it said that he had tweeted that MC Hammer wrote a diss song about Hove.
Is it true?
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, it's true.
It was in 2013 and Hove didn't hear it.
Or care.
He was on tour.
But Hove made a rap line like, I'm going to make money and not lose it like MC Hammer.
Did he, oh, damn, well, that's it. Did he make Too Legit to Quit? He
yes,
did, right?
Yes.
Okay, act like you know
and,
something.
And Hammer Time was just a breakdown in another song, right?
No, it was a song called
Hammer
Music
Time?
Stop. Hammer Time.
Oh,
Okay.
oh.
If you put a gun in my mouth and told me to name another MC Hammer song, that's just it.
That's just because
It's it
you
for
okay,
me.
you're a little younger than that song.
Precious and Kamira, they about to go in on these hoes, on these hoes, on these hoes, on these hoes, ain't got no chill. You know we gon' keep it real. On these hoes.
That's so funny that became a singer thing.
This make you official though, no matter what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Whether you just standing by somebody being security, whether you singing.
Well, it's important when you singing because then you could really hear yourself and you're like, oh, I don't sound good. Because I be thinking I sound good when I hear the actual vocals and it's mixed in, and then you do this thing and you're like, ugh.
I hate when they have it and got that delay still. Now you got the extra sound on this bitch. Why do we still got the delay? Like,
Can any of you guys sing?
oh yes, I'm a great
Back
singer.
in the day, not no more.
I could.
But-
I could.
It does.
I got a little, you know.
It does.
I got a little twang.
We
Okay,
recently
Pat.
did karaoke.
You know what I
Shit,
mean?
and it was very good.
I could bring the Bobby Caldwell out.
Okay.
You might do this a couple times, but you'll make it through the song.
Let's introduce our guest.
I'm Precious.
I'm Kamira White.
Welcome to another episode of
On These Hoes.
And today we brought back, yes,
By popular demand.
by popular
Was
demand.
it popular?
Man, they love you, Pat.
I know he got all the hoes.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, dudes like you too, but these bitches is like, man, he know damn well.
His eyes, woo, woo, woo.
Yeah, his
I'm
smile,
like,
he
damn,
look
y'all
like
get
he
that
can
close
get-
to the screen? Like, I see your eyes, so I know they're beautiful, but what are these
thank
bitches
you.
doing?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
are
through
they
the,
that?
yeah, through the glass, through this, through there, like damn.
Thanks.
But no, thanks for coming back.
Thanks for
Y'all
having
give
me
it up
back,
for Patrick.
guys. Thank you. This was fun.
No.
And yeah, I was just talking to Kamira in the kitchen. Like, last time I was here, that was like y'all last episode of the day, right?
And it
So
was
that
still
was
great.
like that was still turned up.
Yeah.
And this is like I got fresh on these hoes energy. I'm nervous.
Fresh hoes
Nothing
energy.
like a fresh hoe.
I'm nervous.
Nothing like a fresh hoe. Nobody wants a stink hoe. You know what I'm saying?
It's intimidating.
We need it fresh.
All right, y'all ready to get into the first segment?
Absolutely.
All right, so the first one is the last time. And we want to know, when was the last time you did these things, Pat?
Okay, you ready?
Uh-oh.
Yeah. You already know we put you on the spot.
Okay.
Okay, so, Pat, when was the last time you took an edible and got too high?
Dang, I hate edibles
Do you?
because of this reason. Okay, I'll tell you the last time I had a horrible edible story, and this is
Okay.
what actually what made me stop eating edibles. I had a boss back in the day who was very, very busy,
Okay.
and he wanted to experiment with edibles. So he gave me a lot of money because I had dreads, and he knew that he knew what was
You look
up.
like edible-ish. You like you
I
have
was,
some
I was
edible.
the
Yeah.
intern at the time, and I got him a bunch of edibles, and I said that these are very strong. Take one at a time. He had a date over and decided to eat several and completely missed work the next day. Several meetings. He called me, cussed me out. And then he stormed into the office. I put on a mask from the prop room. That kind of just gave away my story.
Yep.
And my assistant at the time got chewed out by said person while I was sitting right there, just hanging out. And I didn't get reprimanded for it, but I almost killed him.
But that wasn't your fault.
Yeah, that's his fault.
And I was like, no more edibles. No.
But he
more
was
edibles.
the plug. That's just like somebody say, go get this. You bring it back, they take it and die.
Well, sometimes the plug won't tell you that it's strong. At least he
did
told
that.
her.
Yeah, and you still chose to be macho man.
Yeah. Because I didn't got
Rich
something
people.
from the plug and was like, nigga, you didn't tell me I was going to fly home. You didn't tell me that.
Edible high is different because you fall asleep and you wake up high and you're just like, oh, I thought I slept it off. But no, it's still there in your stomach making you high.
And you don't even remember falling asleep.
I got so high one time I was driving and then like 20 minutes later I was like, am I driving? Like, that's how bad it was. Like, I had to double check. Like, why the fuck am I driving?
You didn't know you were driving?
Like, I think I knew, but like, it didn't dawn on me until like I had got to a stoplight and I was so lit. And then I was like, bitch, you're driving.
Oh my God! Oh, you guys know those bricks of like Rice Krispie treats?
Yeah, the
and
chewy, the Rice Krispie treats.
the Fruity
Yeah.
Pebbles.
Yes.
I had a brick of them for like 6 people, and I was with some comedians in New York, and we were about to take them before getting on the plane back home, and I was holding it, and the plan was when we were in line to do the little scanny thing, we're gonna break it apart and
Everybody get a
share it.
Yeah.
And I got like separated from that. I got held up by some people, and then I when I got to the thing, I was like, "Yo, get your thing," but they were too far ahead, and they were just like, "Well, just take it later." And I was like, "I'm about to go through security." I had to eat the entire thing, and I remember I was just like, "Just get on the plane, just get on the plane." And I don't know what that thing is—the little sleeve that attaches to the plane. What's that little? What's
The little hallway.
The little condom hallway. Yeah,
Yeah,
that little
yeah.
thing.
The little hallway.
I was on that, and then the world just went boom.
See?
And I
It
just
dawned on you. It was just-
completely
yeah.
lost my legs and just was leaning against
And you were
the
about to
sleeve.
leave Earth.
Leave Earth. So I was just like, get to the plane, get to the plane. I was sweaty and stuff, and I was like, just please let me like be next to somebody I know. I was getting to some, some old lady.
So take us through your thoughts on this plane.
Oh,
feel trapped?
I sat down and I died, and then I woke up
And you
in
were
Los
there.
Angeles.
And you were there. That's how it go.
It was
That's
the
what
worst.
edibles do. That's my only experience. Like
It
I don't.
was the worst.
I don't remember falling out. I don't remember passing out. I don't remember. I just wake up like
Wow.
that was some
horrifying.
shit. Like that's the thing. I want to be able to function. This shit, you don't know when you too high. You just eating shit, and everybody coming out with great edible shit. Like,
But
one
that's
time-
how it is for me with drinking. It's good. I drink. I'm like, I'm a big girl. I can have 2 drinks. The next thing you know, boom. It's like
What
I am
happens?
fucked up.
drinking.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and then I can't hold it down.
I don't think
You
it-
throw up
Like,
a lot?
yeah,
I
that's
used to
why.
throw up a
Yeah, no.
I think it's better to underdrink than the over. Like, just have a couple
Absolutely.
and see where you at. Because you're right.
Absolutely.
I feel the same way. Like, you think you cool. You have a good show. Everybody want to buy you
Yes.
drinks. You taking them all. Next thing you know, you sloppy. Like,
yeah.
I ain't never been so high from weed though. I was like, ugh, weed.
That's-
Weed is
that's
disgusting.
why I
I'll
love
never
it.
smoke again.
You
But
can't
there's
OD
some
on
nights
it.
where you just drink and you're just like, ew,
Yeah.
why do I ever do this?
But with weed though, don't you learn though, like, okay, sativa, indica, this, that. It's kind of the same with drinking. Like in your first more college, early 20s, you're kind of like
Cisco
drinking
MD
whatever and
2020.
throwing up, and then you be like, okay, if I drink this at this time and do this, I'll be good. You gotta learn.
But
That's
weed
true.
has never. You cannot overdose on weed.
It ain't-
I
it's
feel like
always
you
a
can
good time.
overdose on it. I could smoke a nigga under the table. Like
My-
I'm
my
not about
worst weed story
to
is
crash your
nowhere
car
near
or
my
nothing.
worst alcohol story.
Yes,
It's
yes.
always a good time to smoke. Like you can't just wake up in the morning for breakfast and grab.
Yeah.
Well, you could if you're alcoholic, but you know what I'm saying? Like, it don't make sense. But like weed, I can get up just to take a piss in the middle of the night and hit my damn bong. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Take a quick shit in the morning, hit the bong. Do
That's
this, and hit the
hilarious.
bong. Everything, it goes with everything.
Alcohol's low key poison. It's legal poison, and they're
And it
just
ta-
like
and it tastes
they
like
tell us about it, but they're like, come on, and we just
Yeah.
keep doing it. We keep doing it.
They tell us about it. They
That's
make it
true.
legal. Y'all know it kill way more people than weed ever have, but yet you
That's
still have it
crazy.
on the
You
market.
got a new Ciroc
We
flavor
don't
every
care.
fucking summer.
It,
We
it
do
ain't
not
even no more
care.
fruits for the goddamn shit. We got peach, we got strawberry, we got orange, we got goddamn fuck.
These companies have figured out that we don't care. Like when they started putting on the cigarettes, like this will kill you, and they put pictures and stuff, and niggas was still like, don't care.
No, for real.
Wow.
People were spending their money to start groups to spread the word, like cancer kills,
No,
anti-tobacco.
cigarettes
like
are
it.
something else, and you really are addicted to them. Like it's hard to stop. Like really, like it be calling you.
Quit smoking cigarettes.
Yeah, cigarettes are the
Just
worst.
smoke
Weed,
weed.
weed's cool.
Okay, so
Oh, we got another.
Okay,
Okay.
go ahead. What's the next last time?
That's
All
what I
right,
say,
here
it's
we go.
commercial.
When was the last time you watched a movie that was trash?
Yesterday. Oh my God. Netflix has a movie called Don't Be Afraid of the Dark. And it is literally about, it's so bad I had to watch it to the end. You know those movies that are like, I'm not into this, but I
gotta
have
finish
to
it.
see what
Yeah, but I
happens
just
next.
have to finish it.
It's about this girl who moves into a haunted mansion, and they find out secrets in the history, that whole setup. But then like the bad guy are they're like little tooth fairies that come out of the vents and stab people up. And they talk to the girl and like manipulate. It is horrifying. And then they go to the public library and somebody's like, "Come with me this way." And they're like, the legend. There's these tooth fairies. It's so bad, but I was like, I had to keep watching
just
it.
to see where it goes. Where is this
and
going?
where did it go?
Some
Nowhere.
bullshit.
Netflix needs so much help in the horror section,
No,
man.
for
It's
real.
so I need some better. Actually, I take that back. Haunting of Hill House and Bly Manor are really, really good.
You know, they're talking about like a lot how black people need to get into more horror. What do y'all think about that?
It's horrifying being black in America. I think we don't like horror.
We were just talking about how Jordan Peele probably doesn't even know the impact that he had on the horror genre because
Yeah.
not only did he start this whole new genre that Blumhouse Productions is rolling out, it's called like social horror or something like that. It's like horror that has to do with like deep issues. But now it's weird. Like you see that new, did you guys see the new trailer for that African movie, the African horror movie that's coming out?
What, Antebellum?
I saw it.
I saw
no.
Antebellum.
With, what's her name?
Because that was horrible.
It was based on that
Oh,
African
man.
couple in that house.
It was.
I don't know what this movie is, but it's basically based on an African couple in the house, and it's based on the cultural thing where the woman is very submissive to the man, so she's very scared of him in this.
Oh,
And it's
okay.
just like that. The slight difference of you not having a white family to anchor horror in just opens up to so many like cultural differences. So
Yeah,
now every horror
absolutely.
movie is like different, So.
Yeah.
It's not rich white person buys a house.
Or goes, college students go to camp, because I hate slasher
Antebellum
movies.
was a trip. Antebellum was like these white people were kidnapping black people and then making them redo history.
And it
Like-
had
Wait,
What was
say
her
that
name?
again?
Jeanette-
Yeah, like
Monet. What's her
instead
name?
of
Jeanette?
like they were still sex slaves
Janelle
and stuff like
Monáe.
that, but they had them dressed up as real slaves and they had to pick cotton and all this other kind of
You
stuff.
didn't
But
see
they
it
were
with Janelle
stolen.
Monáe?
They were stolen.
This isn't recent?
Yes,
Is that-
Janelle Monáe is in it. I paid $20 for it on DirecTV the other day. Yeah. Because I just wanted to see.
Oh, was it bad?
I got the
It
hookup.
was a
We
good
watched.
movie.
Come here,
It
my
was a
bad.
good movie.
You
I
paid
just-
$20 on DirecTV.
I just don't
Yeah.
support the vision of seeing a modern day black successful woman who's like buying expensive art and all of this being dragged back to slavery and picking cotton. I didn't appreciate that. Who greenlit that?
I get it. I get what you're saying, but,
Yeah, but
people
there be powerful
have
actors in
sick
slave
ass fetishes, and I just took
Oh,
it
this
as
was sexual?
Yeah, she was a sex slave, but but the whole fetish was they wanted to relive that time. They wanted to. They wanted to be slave masters.
That's low key kind of
They
interesting.
they wanted.
Why
And they had
I'm
them.
sick of slave movies.
Yeah, no,
but
I am too.
Me too.
But
I'm so
horror
But-
movies that
yeah.
have a twist on that kind of stuff. I'm
it
into
was crazy. But she saved herself, and she called
Hey,
the FBI.
Hey,
Yeah.
Spoiler
Spoilers.
alert. Right.
she said yeah. Spoilers.
They both said it. They both said it. Spoiler alert. Like, don't go watch it yourself at all, because
I
we
ain't
got
never seen
it.
that. Spoilers. Yeah. Yes.
Shit.
Spoilers.
Go ahead, P.
Spoiled. for
Okay,
you.
okay. When
Hilarious.
was the last? I think it's you.
Oh, yes, my turn. Okay. So, when was the last time you talked to yourself?
Dang, I'd like to say that I do that every day.
Yeah.
I do too.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say
I
Yeah,
that
feel
every
you.
single day. When specifically? I do this weird thing where I just list out things to myself out loud. It's weird. I don't know. I feel like it's like a mental to-do list. I'll be like, okay, so if I do this, it helps me multitask.
Yeah, absolutely.
And so it's like I say it out loud and I say it to myself. So that's not probably the most exciting answer. But that's the last time I actually talked to myself.
No, I understand, because I talk to myself all the time. Even when I'm texting people back, I'm talking to myself. Even what I'm saying, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying. And so Well, when we
Well, do y'all read stuff out loud or do you like actually talk to yourself? Because now
I
I'm
don't
trying to
have to
think of
read
like
it.
when I actually talk to myself. Like, yo, Pat,
you
what's
talking
going
to
on?
yourself when you praying. You talking to yourself when you motivating yourself.
Sometimes
You
if I
talking to
really have to
yourself.
get it, I read out loud. Sometimes reading to yourself, it don't go
Like, I'm
all the
not
way in my
focusing.
brain. I have to hear it. Shit.
Do you guys talk to yourself to calm yourself down ever?
Yeah, absolutely.
It would've
And to
sound
pump
like
myself
Kamira.
up.
Yep.
Yeah.
So,
And to pump
Mhm.
myself
To that.
up.
I compliment
Yeah.
myself a
Like,
lot. I'll be like,
I'm
okay,
finna
Pat,
body
let's go,
this
Pat.
shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody is nothing. I'm everything. No.
I mean, I don't know about that first part, but that second part
Dang,
is
she went in. You were all peasants.
Yes,
beneath me, and
banished us all to.
with the
You
blue
don't have to do
ivy
all that.
face.
But you gotta make yourself feel like that. Like, especially when you get on stage. You have to.
Mhm.
You can't be worried about, because you don't know who's finna kill tonight, but you can't be worried about that shit.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? You just gotta make sure you kill.
Mhm.
Because when I first started comedy, when I would hear the laughter that other comedians was bringing, that shit would make me nervous. Like, when I go up there, is my laughter gonna meet that laughter? So you'll be in your head about a lot of shit, so you can't worry about nothing
Yep.
but
Yep.
your
That's
but
crazy.
your shit.
Yep.
You know what I'm
People try
saying?
to get in your
So,
head, they'll be right there like, oh, they're killing. They know you up next.
yeah.
Oh, he's killing it. I
Yeah.
hate to have to go, but get your bitch ass away from
It's,
me.
Yeah.
it's really sad how much we put ourselves down.
Yeah,
Like,
oh, hell
even,
yeah.
Even, and it's so sad because it's like we'll even disguise it as other stuff. We'll be like, oh, I don't want them to think this, and we'll put it off on them. But like that them in your head is you too.
yeah.
You know, it's really weird when you break it down, and it's like when you break it down, there's like only like a fraction of the people even like judging you like that. You know, it's
Right.
really like you making up people that are judging you, which is when you think about it like that, you're like, ah.
Because
That
they're
makes a lot
worried
of
about them
sense.
damn self, really. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? People
Yeah, for
And
real
when,
though.
when
They
you're
want to
somebody
themselves, yeah.
delivering content, nobody is picking you apart. We are here for the content.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I had to learn that about being a comedian. I'm like, come here, have you ever really noticed what a comedian has on that you really enjoy? No. But I would be like, I can't go on stage with my hair done. Just like little shit when I
Yeah.
first started. Like, oh, they're going to see my nails. No. Like, as a girl, just dumb shit. Now I don't give a fuck how I go up there, because that ain't what they looking for. They looking for these jokes, and I got them.
The only people who are really picking your stuff apart, your art apart, are people who are in the same art as you. And it's almost like they're doing that for themselves. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? They're trying to figure it out either because they love it and they're like, this is why it's good and this is how I figured it out. Or they're like, okay, this is why I'm better than them. You know, like they assess. But if you think about it, everybody in the audience is just like, that they're funny.
Yeah.
You know, and we'll accept
It's that simple.
We'll accept that from peers, but all the people in the comments who don't do content, who don't do shit, will be like, I fucking hate it. Da, 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 da. I'd be
That's
like,
for them too, yeah.
Damn. So, P, go to the last one, because it kind of is relevant to this. Ooh, segue alert.
Okay. All right. So when was the last time you responded to a troll?
We've all gotten baited in.
Because sometimes I just roll over. It's like I was asleep and I just woke up to somebody saying, like, I can't roll over to negativity. You know what I'm saying? So I have to say something. But usually I can chill and let shit go. I don't care.
It's a little, I don't know how different it is, but I'd like to, for me, it seems like it's a little different for me because of Roast Me. And because of that show, I just get that in my comments as a like, to try to make me laugh or
Right.
like
Yeah, I
to
feel
get
what
on the
you're
show
saying.
or to just be
Stuff
like,
they
you
said
know, so it's
before.
like I've in the beginning, you know, I would be offended and go back and forth with them. But after enough times of like somebody saying something that's crazy and then you saying something crazy back and they're like, oh, I was just kidding, man. I just watched roast. After enough times of that, then I see it for what it is. So I don't really ever feed into that anymore, just because I know it's more than likely just like a it's not really them trying to be mean.
What about you, Kamira? When's the last time?
It depends on when you come for me. Like, if you try to say I'm slow or something, like, or
It's over the top.
like, yeah, we used to have this segment called Kamira Know It All. Oh my God, we get so many comments like, you that wasn't right, and bitch, I said it was right.
and over here in this country, we say this and we do this and this. Yeah, don't be trying to like correct my nigga.
Like, I'm just trying to enlighten y'all. I might not be well versed in the subject, but this is all for entertainment.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not out here really teaching your kid. And the fuck out of here. You know what I'm
And
saying?
part
Like,
of it is the truth. So
Yeah,
like
yeah.
you digging deeper, talking about your
Yeah.
culture. We didn't study each culture. We studied hard.
It wasn't just, so.
I wish people were on the internet like, this is what I genuinely feel about this video. Let me write it. But it's not really like that. You know, like more than the time, like if you're thinking about a troll, they're probably looking at your video like, what could I say to really upset this person or get under their feet? It's not like a genuine thought, it's like, what could I say to really get a reaction? Either just so that they could respond or so I could like upset them a little bit.
And
that's
it's bullshit when it's a million good comments. And then it's just that one.
No,
But, you know what I'm saying?
you're
Like
right.
everything else is good. They loved it. They this and keep it up. Whoopty whoop. And then one person like.
But I be thinking, do you think sometimes it's personal? Because everybody hide behind these names. Do you think
Yep,
that's
it's
a
somebody we
bitch
know,
that just
yep.
don't like you? Like, that's why you
Could be.
ugly.
They
Like,
jump
bitch,
on there.
never. Like, what?
Yeah. you
Sometimes
ugly,
they be
you get
saying
it.
shit like, this is absolutely not true.
Mhm.
But they jump on there to beat
Oh, I know who that is.
Yeah, I know who that is. I know who you are.
Like I said, it's for them. I think that's for them too.
That's so funny.
On these hoes. All right, y'all, let's get a quick word from our sponsors, and we'll be right back.
What's up, guys? This episode is sponsored by Blue Chew. Remember the days when your thing stayed hard all the time? Remember, man, when you could just look at a woman and doing? I know you've gotten older now, and you probably can't boing like you used to, Just don't get it up like you used to. But that's okay, because if you need help and more confidence when it comes to getting it on, all you have to do is go to bluechew.com. That's blue like the color blue. Blue Chew is the first chewable with the same FDA-approved active ingredients as Viagra and Cialis. And you can take it any time of day. You don't have to wait till you eat, midday, all night, in the morning, when you feel like it, get it on. Hey, Blue Chew is prescribed online by licensed physicians, so you don't have to go to the doctor or wait in line at a pharmacy. Basically, they will package it up, send it right out to you in a nice, discreet box, so you don't even have to feel awkward. And yes, I know this is a sensitive subject, but look, at the end of the day, we all want that pleasure. And we can't get there if you ain't what? Boing! We can't do much. So anyway, make sure you go to bluechew.com and use code ODH to try your first batch for what? Free on these hoes. Free ODH. Free ODH. All you have to do is pay $5 for shipping. Again, you can try it for free at BLUEchew.com, promo code ODH to try it for the free. Blue Chew is the better, cheaper choice. And we want to thank them for sponsoring our podcast. And remember, when you support our sponsors, you help make this podcast possible.
All right, y'all, we back, and it's time for Underdog of the Week.
Underdog of the week.
And this is where we just go gang for somebody, and we just stand up for them, because they're just unappreciated right now. So this is personally requested by Precious, and the Underdog of the Week is Twitter Fingers.
Twitter fingers, yes, y'all. I'm just gonna give y'all some props because you ain't gonna fight nobody in real life. You ain't gonna run up on nobody. You ain't gonna do shit, and all you have is your vocabulary.
Hilarious.
So you always take it to the net, take it to the net, take it to the net. You know what I'm saying? Which a lot of people don't respect you, but at the same time, I guess it's entertaining a lot of people as well. So shout out to y'all punk ass, scary ass niggas who be typing shit who will never show your face in real life.
Shout out to the king of the Twitter fingers who said that California's going to hell.
Who, Donald?
Ooh, Donald.
She's on Kanye, Donald. One
Apparently,
of these
New
niggas.
York is already in hell.
You're right.
So the world is looking at that like, wow.
Shut up. Oh, he believe in hell?
He said all this on Twitter.
Oh, I did see that.
They get really, like be on that Christian shit when they running for office. Because when I did see him make little speeches, he was like on that God shit, and I'm thinking to myself, what?
Dang, Donald Trump and
Yeah,
Kanye.
because that's the part of their party, Republican.
Or
didn't
the
even-
churches and
I
all that.
didn't
They got to
even
hit
think
them
about that,
churches and do
Kamira.
all that. But y'all,
I was just like, he wilding. I didn't think that was.
everybody bring God into
Wow.
it when they going
Most
down.
Republicans, they don't want abortion. They want everything the supposedly the godly way.
That was
They want you
catering to the Bible
Yeah,
Belt.
catering to the Bible people.
I
yeah.
didn't even see that.
Mhm.
That is.
No, I think when the sink is shipping,
The sink could ship. In your defense, the sink could ship if you really think about it.
I said it so wrong. And
If
strong.
you have a factory that makes sinks, you have to ship them out. So
If the
stick to
sink-
that.
No, listen, no, for real. If your sink, and that's everybody in life, not just political shit, when your ship is sinking,
That too.
when you on sinking sand, sinking whatever, when your ship is sinking, everybody want to run to God. Oh, you know what I'm saying? Then you got the churches and people jumping on you, and you always try to make that save you, and it's not okay. Donald, we didn't fuck with you before. We not fucking with you now, fool.
Shout out to the people who had God on the ship before it started sinking.
Yeah,
though.
you was
Yeah,
pre-God.
shout out
Nah,
to
I'm
them.
saying.
Yeah,
Have you ever felt
pre-
guilty because you know you ain't been, really talking to God, and you know you really want something? You be like, I can't ask him because
No, that's
I
why you gotta
used to
talk
do
every
that.
day.
I just
Every
been outta
morning,
here.
Kamira.
I've been
Every
out here
morning.
wilding.
I used to
Every
do that
morning.
every Christmas. Like, come on, come through for a minute.
Every Christmas.
come through for a
mean,
minute.
I feel bad, but I'm like, you ain't just gonna let the ship sink though. Like,
Oh my
I
God.
am still
The whole ship?
useful. Do something.
Sometimes I pray like this: God, I know you see me struggling, but I got it.
Why would
I
you
got
tell
it.
God you got it?
Cause I'ma try.
I know, right?
See, like,
That's hilarious for God to be like, all right.
I understand. Yeah, hilarious.
I was about to step in.
I know you sick of me, but I'm out here. I'm trying. I mean, I gotta.
I was about to step in with a check, but okay. You got it.
Well, shout out to the Underdog of the Week, Twitter fingers. Who's the biggest Twitter fingers right now, Donald or Kanye?
They neck and
Donald,
neck.
because he already got what he wanted, and he's still twittering.
Yeah.
Kanye is doing all of this, but did you hear that 40,000 people in some state he
Vote
got
him in.
voted?
Oh, voting him in.
We are
what
we are
state?
doomed. I
But,
forget.
I mean-
I want to say like Kentucky, but then if that's wrong, then that sucks.
Kentucky.
Now I gotta know.
I feel like I was just telling somebody the other day how doomed. I mean, I feel like with all three of them, we're doomed, and I feel like I know some people are thinking like maybe with Kanye we're the less doomed because what's the most that can happen? What he going? Make the Secret Service wear Yeezys or
Kentucky.
or what? Like, but
What's the
these-
worst that could happen if he was president?
Yeah, he ain't gonna make no major
Huh?
decisions. He gonna throw a fashion show or something. He ain't gonna. I
God.
don't think Kanye would hurt us.
That's wishful thinking.
I don't think he would hurt us.
You don't think if Kanye West was president,
Donald is a Gemini.
all these sleeper
Kanye is a
countries that
Gemini.
hate us wouldn't be like, all right, well, now's
I
the
rest
time.
my
They
case.
elected a rapper. A rapper that other rappers are like, yo, you wilding out.
All I gotta say is that Donald Trump to me is about as crazy as Kanye right now. So we
They
already
both
got.
But he's
Geminis, They
racist.
both crazy. Now one of them are qualified. Kanye, I just want you to go just direct the choir and fly them around and go sing your song, sir.
That's what
you
I'm
know
saying.
you're
The
not
White
supposed
House
to be
would have
president.
church on Sunday.
You know damn well your ass ain't supposed to be no president.
Hilarious.
Okay?
it would be dumb change.
Imagine
You know
the
damn well.
whole White House cabinet had to wear them
Raggedy
Sunday
clothes.
service.
Them cut up ass rat.
He gonna remix "I
Mop
Believe I
eating
Can
ass
Fly"
clothes.
because we don't want to hear it no more because R. Kelly did it.
Oh my God, Kamira, what the fuck? We need that because I don't want to
What?
have to listen to "I Believe I Can Fly." So if somebody would please, for the love of God, remix it.
We
Yes,
need,
we
we need a
need
new
to-
Pledge of Allegiance. If he
That's
can
true.
go into the White House
True.
if the White House had a music department, elect Kanye. That would make sense. Just change all of our slavey old historical songs
You
so
over
that
the
all of our
music, but
like,
you ain't over us.
new kids should not be learning Yankee Doodle Dandy.
In the White House choir.
Yeah, you are the president of the choir. You the
This nigga's
CEO
the
of the
music
choir.
director of the world. Just
Yeah.
no, that's
Man,
it.
We
Sister
can't be
Mary
this
Clarence.
American that we want a president because we thinking of some fire ass tracks. Like we just.
But that might bring America together. Another we are the world, nigga.
Pledge of Allegiance, remix it.
They said we are the world. Oh, that we are the
Remix.
world was a
Produced by
good one.
Kanye.
Shit.
Produce the new pledge.
Yeah, I want to see that.
No, all of that. But no, I'm just nervous about Biden,
Ooh,
and I'm nervous about.
I love these
Trump.
things. Is this the magnet one?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shout out to Black by Popular Demand. Or
Yes.
what is this? HG?
Mhm,
HGC apparel? They gave me one of these too.
Gang, gang.
Shout out to ACC.
See, they giving only the woke nigga stuff. You know.
Cause see, you got to stay woke, niggas.
I
Say.
say this food
hoes.
is good.
Oh, these hoes.
All right, y'all ready to drop some
I'm
gems
cheating. No, I can't eat.
We dropping gems
on these hoes?
Dropping gems
on these hoes? You want to have Patrick read it?
Yeah.
and fruit.
Don't say the name at the end, okay?
So, Precious, explain what dropping gems is in case
Oh,
they're
dropping
first time
gems. In
viewer.
case y'all don't know, what we do is give our expertise advice. We have not got certified like with a piece of paper to say we do this well, but we know in our heart and soul, and by how many letters that we get, that we are very above average at our advice giving skills.
Right.
And so when people send us stuff in, what we do is help you win in life by leading you on a righteous path
Right.
of our expertise.
Exactly.
on these hoes.
And I'm sure in the future we're gonna get honorary degrees from somewhere.
For real.
I am very positive.
Yes.
I'm very
Nobel Peace
positive.
Yes, we are waiting.
Do they
Shit.
give honorary
They
degrees?
give honorary degrees.
They give
you ain't
honorary
got to go
everything.
there, but
You
you,
know.
get the
Flocka
degree.
just got one.
Waka Flocka.
He didn't go to that school?
You get honorary a lot of shit. Hell
He
yeah.
seems like he would have gone to the school, though.
Fuck out.
He be saying, Waka be saying some woke stuff.
Oh yeah, I guess smart, huh?
But
he didn't go to
do
school
a
for
report
this.
is two different things. Okay, let's get to dropping gems.
I don't
okay.
think.
All right.
I don't know. If you
Dropping
did, shout out.
gems.
Dear
Dear Queens,
Hey.
Queens.
my partner of 3 years and I aren't sexually synced up. 3 years. It's a long syncopation.
Yeah.
She seems a lot more interested in having things done to her rather than actually pleasing me. Ooh, I see your problem already. What should I do?
He can-
Blessings. Oh, am I supposed
Go
to wait on
ahead.
that? Figuratively soft nigga. That's how it was
What
sung.
do that mean?
I don't know,
Soft
that's-
in dick or soft in spirit?
Well,
no,
if
he's
he's
saying he's admitting some shit to us that you probably wouldn't tell people.
So is he saying that
Oh.
he's soft in the bed?
No, he's saying figuratively speaking, like I'm saying this some soft nigga shit, but I gotta go through
Like a
this, so I need y'all
pushover,
help.
because if you just fucking somebody and only pleasing them, you kind of you a little pushover soft.
I might be
And
the
this
wrong
man.
person to answer this question because you got to bring the freak out of me. I mean, I'm a freak, but I follow leads. So, because as a woman, you don't want to be too freaky, and they be like, "What kind of bitch is this?" It's just like like you know what I'm saying. Like, so I'm gonna follow your lead. So at the end of the day, if you're not, you know what I'm saying, letting me know that we doing any and everything tonight, then I'm gonna be reserved on some let me see what he do type shit. So
So
maybe
what are some tips on how he can bring the freak out in her?
nigga put it in her face. I mean, but that's just me. Most bitches don't like that. I do.
What is
Ah!
So if being the man on the show, I feel like I should ask this. When you say put it in her face, I feel like a lot of men could probably take that the wrong way. So why don't you explain what
No,
that
I'm
means?
just saying, like, if you want me to do something to you, you have to put it in my face.
Damn, I'm like, I think
That
like
was
a
kind of
nigga,
the same
'cause I was
sentence.
Like, put
I don't
their
want
dick
you in the bedroom saying, "Would you please suck my dick, nigga?" Put the dick in my face. I don't like answering questions.
You mean like this?
No, not like
just
this.
like
Just
this?
like,
Just
just come here.
eyesight or
No,
like
like
literally?
come here, come here. Like show me, do me, pull me, something. Walk.
So not
like,
the actual dick, just the I want to give you the dick. Put it in my face.
Yeah, put it in my face. Like, or even if you want me to suck your dick, don't be like, suck my dick now.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like,
So I just gotta reel it back just a little bit for anybody who might have seen this and was like, oh yeah, aggressively, I'm gonna do this. Just make sure
You have
this is
consent
something
first,
that
of
she
course.
wanted in the
but
first
that's why I
place.
said me. Remember, I said I don't want to answer
Yeah,
this
yeah, I
question.
know. I'm just saying I gotta throw the little liability in there for the creepy fellas who hear that and are like, all right, well, that's what I need to do to my love that won't pay attention to me. I need to put it in her face. No, sir.
If we saw that on the news, somebody was getting arrested, and be like, Kamira said,
If I was on the phone talking to Precious and my dude wanted to do it, only thing he would have to do is walk in the room and start taking his pants off, and I'd be like, I gotta call you back.
Yeah,
Don't ask me.
He don't seem like this dude though.
To be fair, she is referencing in a relationship.
She said,
Yeah.
not just
So-
like walking here.
Kamira, to
at
be
a
fair,
club.
not every dude sort of is bold like that.
Yeah.
And seeing that he signed it figuratively soft nigga, I feel like we owe it to sort of analyze his language in this to see how we might help him. All right. First of all, he said we aren't sexually synced up. I've never even heard of that. Does that mean anything to you guys?
Yeah,
Does that
it's
just
not
mean like
good. He don't wanna
the
say that.
strokes ain't really like
It's not
fitting
good.
each other?
But did it just start? Because this 3 years, so did it start off good and it just fizzled out?
You know
Because
how you
this
have-
3
No.
years-
It said I still aren't. Never happened. We
They
still aren't.
never connected on that.
and you know
emotional,
what?
like, real sex
and you can
connection.
really want somebody, but you really not be connected to them.
Yeah.
You have to really be. You have to. That is the only problem. It is. You're not synced up, baby, and that's a major
Well,
issue.
this next sentence is pretty problematic
What?
too. She seems a lot more interested in having things done to her rather than actually pleasing me. So there's a couple words in here that.
Well, you can't do
bothers
that
you?
many things
It
besides
bothers you?
eat her out. So she fuck around, cheat on you with.
So he's eating her out. She's really not sucking his dick, and
Yeah.
she probably not riding him. Making him, bringing
Well,
him there all the time.
it
He got to
depends
do all the work, ass nigga.
What does it mean to in having things done to her? Because is that basic things like eating pussy and
Yeah,
coming?
yeah.
Or it could be,
Or is
it could be
like
foreplay sucking her titties. It could be eating her ass. It could be.
What if she was
know,
like crazy though, and she was like not crazy, but like crazy freaky, and like bringing out like crazy like toys and like weapons and all
But
this
she
kind
wouldn't
of
be
stuff?
doing that if she not reciprocating. See, he doing all the work, so he
Yeah.
like, I'm doing this. A lot of times when a dude doing something, he doing it good. It make you want to get up,
And-
even if he ain't there. It's like, okay, let me get to
You
your
know
dick.
what's
Like, where is
fucked
your
up?
dick? Because
You
you
know
done made
what's
me feel
fucked
so
up?
good.
When you really not into a nigga too, and you just
Yeah.
then you really don't reciprocate. It's
Yeah.
like nigga be like, get
Oh,
on
man,
top.
that's-
He's like, nigga, please.
fuck you.
Fuck you. I'm not. I don't
Okay.
even. You better be lucky you getting this pussy the way you getting it. So that could be fucked up too. She could not even be into it because you want to please the nigga that.
Or
that
she
you're
could be
fucking
just
with.
like your head good, but nothing like some
Yeah.
dude I don't even be want to fuck with, but I know once they start kissing, I'll be like, oh yeah, well, it does feel pretty good. So maybe it's just something where she like how you make her feel, but you not.
But how do you sync up? Is that like a physical thing? Because the
Yes.
first couple times you with somebody, you could be learning their body, they're learning yours. Like you're
But you know the
You know,
chemistry.
seeing what you can
know the
do.
3
chemistry.
years. is a
3
long
years
time.
though.
That's
I don't.
900 days.
It seems like y'all don't like each other.
But why? So they forced this whole thing. Y'all, you been in a play relationship for
They
3
might not
years.
really like each other.
It low key seems like that,
Well, he
but
wrote the letter. He like her. Niggas don't write letters.
whenever
Yeah.
niggas, I noticed that
Oh shit.
whenever niggas say pleasing me, and he said actually, it seems like he's on some stuff that's like suck my dick and I'm going to sleep. It doesn't seem like he's doing the basic stuff.
I'm the king. Have my dinner. ready
That
to
kind
suck
of
my
stuff.
dick.
Yeah. So I would just say
But 3 years, you should be almost on the marriage by now if you grown. You 3 years in. You know what I'm saying? I'm
no,
yeah.
3 years.
You
Pat, how long you gotta be with a girl
You talking
before
to
you
slow
marry
motion.
her?
He's a Virgo man. They'll slow some shit out.
They'll be
I was
dating
wait,
you
wait,
for 15 years and married
No.
for 2.
I was always told that the time limit is 7.
7
See?
years.
7 years. If you are just as into it after 7 years, then you could do marriage. And that's the problem, because people be doing a year, 2 years, and being like, all right, F it, rest of my life.
You know
ring,
somebody after
and then
a year.
boom, divorced at 24,
That's true.
divorced at 27. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm just saying, if you could handle somebody for 7 years and you're still like, boom, this is it, then the rest of your life seems like it would be.
So, Patrick, you got to be dating multiple people because I know you ain't just rolling with one bitch for 7 years and then being like, I'm finna marry you. And then you been celibate with her the
trials.
whole time
Here we
because
go.
this is that trial is a long fucking trial. This is not like a week trial. This ain't 7 days.
I mean, I would assume
Say
that the
7
7
months.
years was
Pat,
was
do you
was
the hair scarf is giving me polygamy. Do you
Like-
want to
like
do
multiple
polygamy like
wives?
free? Like you're giving me free vibes.
I would do that.
I was gonna say the Virgo is giving me polygamy.
I feel like I would do
Virgo
that.
men are hoes.
Come on now.
When now they'll take care of you and they'll settle down and they'll do you right, but at the end of
Hoes,
the day,
though?
yeah, y'all hoes.
That's a
Yeah.
rough. That
Yeah.
word is rough around the edges.
Is it on these hoes?
oh, these are.
Yeah, actually on this podcast that it has less of a like a blunt force to it.
It
what
didn't
we
hit as
try to
hard.
do.
Yeah, it hit different on this show.
Right,
you know what
we
I'm saying?
tried.
But we are, but not really.
Like even
yeah.
if the comments was like, "Man, these 3 hoes is funny," I'd be like, "Oh, that's pretty."
And we be like, thank you. On these hoes.
So
So do you have any last gems? Because this is really sad. I say go, but I don't want to ruin nobody's life.
I would say this isn't. I would say maybe find somebody else. Because after 3 years, if you ain't synced up, that seems like a. But for me, I feel like you saying she seems a lot more interested in having things done to her. More seems like you're not interested in doing things to her. So I would suggest eating a little more pussy, paying more attention to her coming a little bit more, and then as long as you get your nut off in the end, you're good. You're a guy. You could probably recharge in 5 minutes.
He
So
is emotional. That's why he wrote this. Like she said, men don't even write letters.
I think he's scared of losing her if he wrote this.
She don't want you. If she wanted you, she would. You could be in the morning after you
Yeah.
piss, she'll suck your dick. If she
Yeah.
wanted you, she
Yeah.
don't want you, baby.
Yeah.
But he say figuratively soft
This bitch
nigga.
is
Like
stupid. I
fake. My
cannot.
advice would be fake confidence with her. Show that's the time that a man you could role play your damn stuff. If you be hard, be tough. Maybe she like that. Maybe rough her up. You don't gotta hit her.
I mean, be in charge definitely.
Yeah.
Don't just have her punking you in the bedroom, nigga.
That might make her
that's
ooh.
like-
For 3 years, she been you just eating her. She don't want you.
I would honestly, if I were to give my dark advice,
Okay,
I would just say you need to go in a little bit more to win her back from the other nigga she's fucking. That's
Woo!
If you want the real
But that's what I'm
advice.
saying.
That's
She
what we
giving him
want.
bare minimum sex, and that's what I'm
Giving
saying.
somebody
Something
else that
going
shit.
on.
Yeah.
Like he probably eating that pussy, and she think they gonna fuck, and she be like, "I'm tired.
I'm
of
good.
tonight." Like, and roll over on that nigga.
Okay. Well, if
That's-
you're watching this, follow up with an email if you need emotional support after that bomb was dropped.
wasn't
We're here for you.
emotional.
These hoes is here for you.
This was not emotional support coming from me. I'm sorry. That was
But
really
you know, you
rough.
need to hear that. You're
But I
his
feel like some
homie.
guys, it's just like, yeah,
What do you
man.
need?
Just stay strong. But you good. You still. It's 3 years. I think you could do it.
You live to fight another day, but don't be going by his 7-year thing. Fuck all that. Now you know somebody after 1 year. You know how they live, how they
No, but he
everything.
like
Oh,
her 'cause
no!
niggas move
You
on
do.
easily
No.
and they cheat easily. So if he writing letters, he like her, but boo, you gotta move on.
If she ain't giving you nothing back
Yeah.
in return, you gotta get some type of. You can only be nice for so long. You done been a nice guy for 3 years, sir. It's time to be a asshole.
Spit in her mouth.
On these hoes.
What did he say?
I
Oh
told
my
you the
God.
freak. I told you
They heard him.
They try to fool you every time.
God, he said it's time to.
Let's go ahead and let that simmer in their thoughts.
If you're looking for something crazier, that's a good gateway.
Spit in her mouth.
It's better than like punch me in the face. Like, God
Right.
damn it. What the fuck?
A little choke. A little choke. You know, a little choke and stroke. All right, y'all.
Choke and stroke.
You can't just tell somebody to choke somebody. 'Cause
Choke
that's
and
just trying
stroke.
to break your
Let's
neck.
take a quick commercial break and we'll be right back.
On these hoes.
Don't sit around being stiff. Order What Happened to Precious and get some laughs from this little bitch from Oak Cliff. On these hoes. No, for real. I just share my world. You know, it's not easy to just get up and be vulnerable in front of people, but it's also like a very freeing feeling. And when you carry around a lot of thoughts, it's good to be able to get them out and for people to really understand and be able to relate. So I'm blessed and I'm grateful, and I hope y'all enjoy the album. What Happened to Precious? Only on iTunes.
And we back on these hoes. Okay, I don't think we played this the last time you was here, Pat. Let's do this segment. Blank these hoes.
Blank these hoes. Not really, but you know.
And this
Fill in
is
the blanks.
Yes, this is where you guys have to fill in a blank from this statement. Are you ready for the first one?
Okay.
A real love song has to include blank.
A real love song. Man. There's been a lot of like fake love songs lately, huh?
Yes.
We'd be talking about just popping pills.
Get bitches.
I'll go first. A real love song has to include Ooh yeah.
Nice. That's a good one.
That's some Jodeci ass shit, ain't it? Ooh yeah. Forever. No.
Air grabbing. Fake air grabbing.
Air grabbing. Because you're grabbing, you're grabbing your conclusions.
What the fuck?
Like, I gotta let this bitch go. I love her too much. Or I can't let her go and I'm grabbing.
Air grabbing. He is right. Yeah, come on back to me, face
Fake rain.
ass. Yeah.
Manifesting with the hands, yes. What about you, Kamira?
What do I like to hear in a love song?
Do you listen to love songs?
Not in the car
Why
because
not in
I
the-
might cry. I'm damaged, bitch.
Oh,
Why in the car? Why just the
Because
car?
I don't want to cry in the car. I could cry at home. So I could listen to love songs at the house. But if I'm in the car and something happen, I'm on my way.
Looking over on while you're driving and seeing somebody crying is one of the most bizarre areas.
Right, right.
And it makes sense because you by yourself, but it's just
Yeah.
a weird place to see somebody crying.
You have a bit right there wiping tears at the light.
You're on the freeway, like, hey, get over it. This is dangerous.
You trying to have a moment, you getting honked at. Bitch, man! Ah! Get your dumb slow ass out the way. Ah!
in the car.
No, there's this one song that absolutely makes me cry. But this one is a gospel song. But every time Yolanda Adams come on,
Which one?
every time I hear that bitch say "Alone in the Room," I gotta turn
Alone
it.
in a room. It's just me.
Hey,
I gotta turn it. I
did
gotta
the name
turn it.
Yolanda die? Have y'all met a Yolanda?
Oh
anytime?
hell, a lot of them names died.
I got
Like,
a cousin.
Y'all know
named
Yolanda?
Well, her name been Poof, but that's my cousin. Yeah, I got a cousin.
Yolanda
named
is
Yolanda.
It's an old school name. Yeah. Gwendolyn, Cheryl,
Cheryl.
Phyllis.
yeah,
Cheryl.
Gladys.
Yeah.
Doris. Who named their daughter
Doris. That's hilarious. Some names
Doris.
just got
Yeah, they
taken
died.
to the woods and shot. I don't
Yeah.
know why.
Pat
they
and
just
P,
stopped.
do you guys have any songs that make you cry on the spot?
I used to be a horrible ass kid. You know, I knew I was doing wrong just out in the street, not going to school, not doing nothing, just out here chilling. So every time I would hear what's that soul food soundtrack, Mama? I would always get emotional.
There's
Mama,
a-
you know I
think I know that song.
I love you, mama.
Yeah, it was on the
What's
Soul
that
Food
say?
soundtrack.
Mama, you the queen. I be like, bitch, you know your mama so wrong. You're horrible right now, bitch. You know, tears. Look, loving you is like food to
me
my
cry.
soul.
Man, you got such a good mom. Call her after this.
Dude,
Call
I was
Trisha
just
after
horrible.
this.
Glad she was alive for me to apologize. Her and my dad like, I'm sorry, y'all. I was shit. Stretch y'all out.
There's a song by Erykah Badu.
Okay.
It's called "Out My Mind Just in Time," and it's so dope. It was produced by it was a woman producer, she's a genius, and it's like in 3 parts, and it's like 3 emotions. It is so beautiful. The song didn't make me cry, but I did go see her in concert once, and she dropped it, and I got a single Native American tear
Native American.
drop.
It was like I got watery, but it didn't. Well, it just barely. Nah, a single Native American.
It's gorgeous.
What's the name of that? We're gonna have to find that and listen.
Yeah.
We need a sad ass
Shout out to
playlist.
Erica.
Yeah.
Sometimes you need to cry.
You do.
Fuck it. Okay, you ready for the next one?
Mm-hmm.
Blank these hoes. I remember when Nicki Minaj blank.
It was relevant.
I was hoping nobody went there.
Well, you know I'm gonna go there. I was never a big Nicki fan.
I'll say this: I remember when Nicki Minaj made music for Black people.
Oh,
Y'all are
Ooh.
dang. Y'all are, I want to say something nice. Now, let me
Shit,
see.
please, Pete. No, but that's real though.
No, I remember with Nicki Minaj.
Find it. Say something nice. Challenge. Here we go.
With that chicken bone around her neck to them awards. Y'all remember it was a necklace with real. It was a real chicken wing on that
That wasn't
necklace.
positive. That was also a negative.
No, but I'm saying I do remember when Nicki reigned for like 8 to 10 years. Nobody else was out. She straight came out and she won me over with
I
that
remember-
monster. She jumped on there with some monsters. You know,
Monster
what
was
I'm saying?
one of the most amazing features. She had bars. I remember when she was
murdered that.
the top female MC in the game, and she was giving all types of young women crazy inspiration, and they were all buying the Barbie wigs and
Yeah.
rapping
And
and
we
stuff
hadn't
like
had
that.
that since Lil' Kim.
That
or
was
something. We
very,
need-
very, very
For
big.
ODH facts for Monster, do you know Kanye didn't even want her verse? Amber Rose had to convince him. Like, nah, she dope. Put her on there.
Wow.
I didn't
You
know
know
that.
niggas don't want to be women to shine. Well, I don't want to put that out there. That's bitter. But you know.
That's not bitter. It's honest.
Well,
Yeah,
you-
she killed that. She
She
flipped it. She
murdered it.
switched it. That's what
Amber
I really
Rose
respect
knows her
her.
rap. I mean,
'Cause
she
I
was
heard
with
her.
Kanye.
Yeah.
She told him to put
But
Nicki
shout
on,
out
and
to
now
her, 'cause
she had a baby by Wiz.
She could have
I mean,
been a
she's
hater
pretty
and
much-
been like,
stand-
I don't want
yeah.
you to work with her. I'm your bitch. She was like, no, bring her through. So as a woman, you got to do that.
And
you
it's
know?
hard
That's
to
dope.
bring in women
That's
and
super
women
dope.
embrace them because like you hear about it and you're like, okay, yeah, whatever. But when I heard
Yeah.
Monster, I'm like, woo, she got my respect. Like I say.
But Nicki had a huge opportunity to be that person in the industry, to embrace other women and invite them and have them feature, but she chose to like hate on everybody, and that's why I don't really like Nicki Minaj. Cardi B and Meg Thee Stallion was the biggest breath of fresh air for rap with women, because
that made
they
a major wave.
oh my God,
That
yeah,
made
they
a
were
wave.
collabing, they were having fun together, they were putting each other on, they were bigging
was a
each other up on social media, and it's like we haven't seen that because for some reason every new rap
Has to be
woman MC that comes out is female. I know how they're usually called female MCs, but I've been hearing a lot that female is offensive.
I've been hearing that a lot recently too. But
Yeah.
we say bitch and hoe, so
Yeah,
we're out of tune with that group of people.
You on these hoes right now.
Like
We
some
on-
female
I just wanted
comedians
to know you
hate
guys.
when guys say female comedians instead of just saying comedians.
But yeah, I've never seen woman MCs. I've only seen female
Yeah.
MCs as a category. So either way, I'll say in terms of like women in rap, they've only been put against each other. Like every time somebody came out, it was
Yes.
like, oh, are they beefing? You know, do they like each
Yeah.
other? So like it's kind of different now. But Nicki Minaj had the chance to be the first person to do that, and she
and
did
she
it.
failed. But do you think there's an opportunity for her now? Because
Yeah, sure.
the climate's changing.
Well, she's as how most people work.
social media
she
watches.
saw other people do that and blow up. So now all of a sudden she's like with Doja Cat, and you know what I mean, women, you know. So
But
she's
she still
catching
did
up.
do a lot of stuff. But they weren't really rappers. But she collab with a lot of female singers.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. It seems like she's doing that more now.
Do you think
because-
fans and stuff want social media, like, it's kind of pressuring artists from it being like, oh, you the only female killing it, to now the real flex is how many females can you bring with you to kill it?
Yeah, and I think that's a beautiful look on it because it's a million men rappers, and even though everybody had a top 5 or whatever, it's still a bunch of them making a lot of money.
It's not as many beefs as it is.
And they do that with
collabs with each
women
other.
and
Like,
everything.
you know what I mean?
They like throw a woman
Men
in,
always,
one woman, or
Yeah.
if they do all women, it's like, look, everybody, all like quit putting us on display like we are animal. We normal. Like,
But I think we
monster.
we have to give props to trap rappers though, because they're collabing with women left and right.
Ooh, for real.
Mainstream rappers, maybe not so much. You might get a Nicki here and Doja here, Cardi here, all that
Gucci,
stuff.
Mulatto. Shout out to Mulatto.
That's
she
what
go
I'm
hard.
saying.
I like her.
Cardi and Meg are doing it on a mainstream level, but on a trap rapper, like on a trap level, like they are going like the City Girls.
Lil Durk. Oh, they
Lil
had
Durk.
mad features. Lil Durk.
Hella people.
Lil
Like,
Gotti.
there's so many
Yeah.
good ones. Dang, what was the one I
This
just
excites
heard?
me because we
You
need
Perfect?
this.
Y'all heard You Perfect?
Oh yeah. You
Oh my
Perfect,
God, that
yeah.
song is so good.
Yeah.
But it just shows it's enough room for everybody. So it's better to just embrace than to hate.
I don't know nobody's names, but I heard You Perfect.
But all right, y'all ready for the last blank these hoes? Okay, why does Future blank?
We all probably gonna have the same answer.
Not me. Not
Why
I.
you keep naming all these girls?
Why you keep naming?
Nutting.
Nutty.
Oh.
Nutty.
Yeah, I figured
Bust.
somebody
Nutting
would
and
go
then
there.
naming,
Shooting up
you
the
know,
club, busting.
naming
Yeah.
something's part 2 after that.
Bus.
Why does Future get slept on lyrically?
He does.
Does he?
Yeah, I know I'm gonna get all the hate,
Does he?
but I will not be baited into any Future slander. Future is dope,
He is
and I will say I've always said it, and I will continue to say it.
You don't think there's room for growth that probably in these mixtapes we could have seen? At least vocabulary wise,
Stop focusing on bullshit
melody.
is what we saying. Stop nutting people and focus on your music because you dope.
That was a wall of logic. You don't think there's room for growth though? That's yeah.
Like he will hit some shit, but then you be like, damn, I don't want to rap about the same shit every time. And that's for all, because even Big Sean may be getting a little too fucking inspirational every time. It's like sometimes, switch it up. I don't know. P, why does Future blank?
Big Sean being too inspirational is funny.
He's so inspirational.
He gotta be. He from Detroit. Detroit's so bad. Like they need light.
Because if I'm not in the mood, it's like, all right, let me throw on T Grizzly and be like, I don't
Because you
have.
want to turn. It depends
Right.
on your mood, and that's what I'm saying. Why does Future music make me feel so good? Like, he's so toxic. However, I could never hate him. I remember coming out at a show, like, play me some Future. Like, you know what I'm saying? I want to not like him because we know he ain't shit.
Because that's because his dick is good. Them
I
good
can't
dick
not
niggas
think
like
it
him.
is?
I ain't had his dick, but the music is just good.
Nigga got
I
like
it.
10 kids. No, but they got swag. Men who got good, they got swag.
And
They
you can go back no matter how far I
it's
was on the
fun
way.
being with him. He's the wild card.
He make and the music make you feel good. I'm on the way today, like
You could have a king, but
Future's tight, and he actually switches his flow up a lot more than people think. He tries a lot of new things, and people are just, I don't know, people just keep writing him and Young Thug off.
I'll say, why does Future not do another collab with Drake? Because the What a Time to Be Alive, that shit hit. It's
It
not
was
a lot
dope.
of collab. And I'm like,
I really
yo,
like that Digital Dash. That shit was dope.
Hey,
I'm trying
Diamonds
to-
Dancing, Jumpman, like they
Yeah.
had hits on that.
they did,
I mean, collab albums need to be a thing of 2021 because there's a lot of people who just haven't been collabing enough, like Travis Scott and Young Thug, or like Future and Drake. Like, there's a lot of really
and Chris
good
Brown
people.
And Young Thug's collab album did great.
yeah.
And who
Did
is
it?
the
I
one
didn't
person-
give it a chance.
I
Was it
love
good?
Chris Brown.
Their singles are charting really crazy.
Like,
Who is
Yeah,
the
that
one
Go
person
Crazy
that
is
collab
good.
with everybody? Who you remember when Lil Wayne used to be on everybody's song?
everybody.
2 Chainz used to be on everybody's song. He
Yeah.
kinda,
Like, who
Look,
is that one
speaking of female
person?
rappers, Doja Cat is slaying her collabs.
I haven't listened to
Yeah.
her
Really?
since they said some racist stuff.
yeah, I was
You
kind of off
off her?
her. Which
Why
sucks.
she
I never
said-
was on her though. I don't want to be like, oh, that turned me off. Like, I don't know your song.
What is she? What
I
is
don't
she
know
rapping?
none of her songs. I only know when she's on other people's songs.
She's the bitch in the middle that do the City Girls, Pussy Talented, do cartwheels. That's her.
Oh yeah, the
Pussy
Nicki.
Talk, Garfield.
I mean, I like the song. I like the City Girl. I jammed.
That was like a really
No, but what
Nicki
I'm saying, what did she
Minaj
do,
ripoff
though?
though.
What is the one hit? I don't know. Like, that's what I'm saying. I'm not.
I'm trying to think of that song that was number 1 with Nicki. It wasn't a rap song though. She was singing.
Oh,
I don't
she a
know.
singer?
I want to know
It's
what's the racist shit she did. I'm trying to figure out.
Oh,
She was
I
like-
don't know
she was
that either. I
weird.
just saw
She's just
something
weird.
She
She
was
was-
on a
That was the
Zoom.
weirdest
She
shit
was
I
on like a
seen.
chat with all these
Police
white
or
people
something.
saying the N-word, and they were all laughing and stuff, and she was like just doing weird sexual stuff for them, but
Some
they were all like,
antebellum type shit, like playing this
yeah,
sex slave weirdo.
yeah, it was, and they were all like, I don't know, it was just a very weird look, and then they started seeing like old videos of and tweets of her just saying like really
Wow.
wild stuff.
Is she black?
She's half black,
She's-
half
yeah,
white.
she makes it something.
Yeah,
Okay, well.
but I mean,
So who y'all think, on a positive note, is killing collabs right now, though?
That's
trying
what
to
I
think
was asking.
who is
Yeah, that's what I was
collabing with
asking.
everybody.
I like Little Baby. It's a lot of babies, but I figured out who Little Baby was.
Lil
and I
Baby
like
is
him.
killing collabs for sure.
The baby killing
Um,
Yeah.
featuring Little Wayne.
That's
Well,
a
we
good
thinking
question.
too hard. See, this should pop up. Like,
I mean,
ding.
Offset has been really growing outside of the Migos in the last year. Cardi B helps
More
for
than
sure.
Quavo?
I was gonna say, and Meg been killing her collab. She
Quavo's always been doing
just
collabs.
dropped
Yeah,
a new
everything.
song.
Oh yeah, everything she on, she usually
Yeah,
do,
Meg
too,
is
man.
killing.
We just sound like smart, like music people right now. Like,
Lil Uzi has been. He finally dropped a project this year, but
do y'all like Lil Uzi's music?
I don't really listen to it.
I don't know his.
It's
gen-
not. It's.
don't
I feel
know.
like it's for like two generations
Didn't he say
below
he
us.
liked the devil or something? Wasn't he weird?
That's what I thought at first.
all of them did that at some point for.
Because he came out with the All My Friends Are Dead.
He talking about money though.
Right, but that took us a second to learn that. We was like, what? Uh-huh,
But when
you
we
know.
learned it, our friends is dead too. Hey, push me to the end. All my friends is dead.
All right, y'all ready for P the Prophet?
Hilarious. Hilarious.
Is this the animal one?
Yep.
This
I get a new animal.
That's how I be feeling. I be wanting my animal card.
So we are going to have Precious pull 2 cards. And so, Pat, you can pick card 1 or 2. Kamira, you could pick 1 or 2. And for the viewers watching at home, pick 1 or 2 and see which one is for you.
Cranberry mandarin. This smells amazing. I love Santa candles.
Mm-hmm.
On these hoes. All right. All right. So at home now, while I'm shuffling, y'all pick 1 or 2. Okay. Card 1 or card 2. What you gonna do? I'm shuffling there and then I'm gonna read for you. Hey, card 1 or card 2. Hey, what you gonna do? Hey. Start picking now because a bitch almost through. Hey. Card 1 or card 2.
The rapping psychic.
No, for real.
Calling me now.
No lie, I'd love to get bad news like that, though. Like, no matter what profession you was in.
Card number 1. Your relationship is done. You gonna need a new nigga. That's some crazy shit. That is hilarious.
Hilarious.
Go and hit the gym. She went like what?
I know you've been tired. It's all good. You about to get fired.
Right.
No, for real though, you should start looking. The bar stop. Here's what you should do.
If the doctor came out like that too, like diabetes in your foot, you need a healthy like that'd be a
Or
great
dark
ad.
news.
It's not a good look.
Hey.
Man to the doctor.
Why do they tell you shit when you come in?
What do you mean?
Like, cause you can still
'Cause
gotta
you're there
drive
at the doctor.
home. They make it seem like it's safer for you to come in and hear you about to die, rather than hear it at home.
No, I need to see his facial expressions.
That is, I guess
still
that's
gotta
true.
drive home. No, I gotta drive home knowing I'm dying.
Yeah, why don't they do it under the phone? Just so it's not a prank call or something?
I don't know.
That'd be a shitty
Because
prank
what
call.
did you feel like if you got that news? Like, well, shit, let me come here and see. I don't know. The first thing you'd want to do is drive there. So I feel like I don't know.
Oh, maybe.
Okay, Pat, do you want card 1 or 2?
Is this 1 and 2?
Yep.
And you can't see what's underneath them, right?
1, 2. What you gonna do? 1, 2.
Pick it and choose.
Hurry up, y'all. We pick.
Top 2 and I'm not 2.
Hey. He the one and the
ooh.
one on the house. Flip it.
Beyonce bars
Flip
on
it.
the house.
Flip it.
Okay.
I'm a swan.
Wow.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
What
Do
did
I,
you
do I,
say?
you want me to read the whole thing?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to your other stuff.
All right. Swan. You who glides across the waters of my soul, bring me your wisdom and light. Help me transform into elegance and grace. Inspire me with dignity and the spirit of beauty.
Okay, here we
People
go.
are asking for your light.
Okay.
Turn and show the people to the camera. Swan. All right, here we go. Swan is a creature of such grace, it is regarded as one of the most beautiful in the animal kingdom. But Swan's story does not start that way. They are the ultimate symbol for change as they morph from clumsy cygnet to majestic swan. Swans remind us that we too can transform from awkward youth to mature beauty and grace.
Hilarious.
When swan glides across the still waters of your dreams, it is bringing you gifts of harmony, intuition, faith, and wisdom. Swans connect us to the realm of angels. In Celtic myth, swans represented the descent of the gods to earth. White swans are cleansing and purifying. Really, black swans are. Black swans, then they try to tell you black swan. Black swans unveil the deeper mysteries within. Swap those. If swan is your totem, these stories and truths dwell in you. You are a faithful mate and parent one day. You love travel and will go to faraway places. Your life will be a continuous series of changes as you ascend to higher levels. You may have trials and challenges, but they are here to help you become better. Flow with the currents of life and follow your swan's enduring light. Angels' wings surround you, lifting you upward to become the self-realized being you were meant to be.
That's
Parents? Is that parents you want kids, Pat?
On these hoes.
No.
I feel
Any news to share with the audience, Pat?
What?
Any baby news? No.
No plans for kids, but that was an amazing read. Swan are not geese, right? That's completely different. It's not like a different name for them.
I don't think so.
That is amazing. That was I don't be looking at swans like that, you know, because they're, you know, they'd be like, but I feel like, I'll swan is my new thing.
And bring your
I'm
life.
a swan.
You a swan. I mean, yeah.
And you talk about the black swan. So here's some specific black swan facts because you did not feel like they were equally represented. They're vegetarians. That's pretty cool. They mate for life and build nests. So, on the ground, a group of black swans is called a bank. So get to the money, Jovan.
We be getting to the money.
A bank?
Everybody mad.
Black excellence. That's black excellence.
That's black excellence right there in a swan.
It's a group of them like this.
That's crazy.
All right, Kamira. So
That's
then that means
tight.
card number 1 is you.
Swan.
You doing card number 2?
Let's go.
Card number 1. Oh, no,
We
he
already
picked
did
1.
one.
So 2, my bad.
Yeah.
Ooh. Ooh.
Mine is a giraffe.
And it says
Wow.
Visionary. Rise above earthly matters. Glide through life with grace.
Glide
You
like
are
the swan.
able to see the right path. Stand tall in your self-worth and love with a big heart. That is me.
Oh, turn it
Okay,
around.
giraffe.
Let's talk about the giraffe, y'all.
Yeah.
Because you know,
And I'll be high. They
Like a
high.
all the time. We high as giraffe pussy.
Giraffe ass.
Yeah, we is high.
High as giraffe ass.
Here we go. Giraffes are the tallest land mammals. They tower far above all others and stride with grace across the savannah. Their long, slender necks lift their sight so they see life from a greater perspective. Giraffe often appears when we need to be reminded just how grand we are and that we have the potential to rise above any challenge with grace. Giraffe people are encouraged to stretch themselves as far as they can go. If giraffe is your totem, you are a natural visionary with keen perception. You can see things that are coming long before others can. Giraffe people have strong bonds with their family and friends. Because giraffe mothers share a special protective love with their offspring, this is a meaningful totem for children and mothers, and you are a mother.
And I'm close to her, too.
Giraffe is very giving and often needs to set boundaries to avoid being misused.
Damn, this is on point.
Damn.
Why Precious do her finger like this when she was reading it?
And they just keep trying to tell you.
A unique giraffe trait is just how little sleep and water they need to maintain themselves in their lives.
Wow.
This characteristic signifies their conservative use of resources. Giraffes have amazing stamina and are patient, silent, and wise. I don't know. Giraffe is an elegant power animal that bestows on you the gifts of friendship, grace, vision, and charm. That was 99 point something.
Whatever that last thing that you said.
So yes, you're a giraffe. Stand tall like that neck. Stretch yourself to your limits because life is hard. Shit ain't easy, so don't be falling down when shit get hard. You
That's
know,
true.
Keep climbing.
That's true.
Cause
Shout out to
life for
giraffes
us
and
ain't been no
swans.
Shout out to
Let's
y'all.
go.
I don't know if they're ever around each other.
We out here though. No, everybody be at the drinking hole.
Are there African?
It's a water
I
fountain.
don't know.
I don't know where swans be. I ain't never seen a swan. Are
What
there
do
swans
giraffes
that,
eat? Do they go to the water?
They have to drink water. Yeah, everybody go to the watering hole. That's how the alligators come up.
I feel like there
Oh
might
my
be swans.
God.
That's how we have
Y'all don't watch
interracial
the
animals.
Nature Channel? Oh my God.
Oh, well, thank you, Patrick, for coming on another episode. On
Yes, and we really appreciate you.
Hey, this was always so much fun. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for having me. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for requesting me back. If you
Right.
did.
Yes,
They love you.
shit.
So where can people find you? What you got going on? Let us know, please.
Patrick Cloud on most social media. Check out All Def Comedy and All Def Gaming. We got a lot of cool things going coming up, as well as arcade tokens. If you're into that, check it out.
Don't you have a towel?
I do have cloudy towels on sale. Go to protectyourlight.com for some merch
Protect your life.
if you want some shirts and sweaters and towels and stuff.
Shout out to you. And make sure you guys, follow us at On These Hoes Podcast.
Yes.
And follow Precious and Kamira. We appreciate you. This was fun, y'all.
Yes,
It was.
absolutely.
Thanks for coming back, and we're gonna call you again and harass you. Come on back.
Yes.
Hey, bring your ass down.
Let me know.
Come for your read.
And thank y'all for tuning in every week on these hoes.
On these
On
hoes.
these hoes ain't got no chill. You know we gon' keep it real. On these hoes.